Congratulations, you are the winner.
Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, I was vibing to the music there. I had Ghost on, and I was thinking, I love Ghost, one of my favourite bands ever. Yeah, I was sitting there quite happily listening away, thinking this is a great track, and then realised that all the timers had run out and the ads had finished, and I should really have gone live. However, there we are. We've made it. We've made it to Is today Tuesday? No, today's Monday. We've made it through Monday. Good God, that's how long Monday's been. Monday's been so long, I actually thought it was Tuesday. Horrific, very taxing day at work today, I feel. Sorry, Lily, I need to do that. So you get, look at how cute that is. I like your profile picture. That suits that absolutely perfectly. There's too many people like Rye who come in here with a basic avatar. Hello, 16. How are you? Are you good? Nice to see you in. I was just wondering whether or not that would work. It's quite loud, though. I might have to turn that down a bit. Did that deafen everybody? I'm sorry if that deafened people. I couldn't quite judge the volume. It's quite... It only works once, though. You're not sorry. No, it's cool. It only works once. The first time you speak in chat, then it'll trigger it. But yeah, that's you had it for the rest of the night. I might turn it down a touch, though. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. It's just 'cause I'm on a complete ghost bender at the moment. Obviously going to see them, not tomorrow. I'm so convinced that today's Tuesday, which would be wrong because Tuesday is tomorrow and tomorrow is my birthday. So I'd have kind of known that it was Tuesday. But I've got in my head that I'm going to see Ghost tomorrow, but I'm not. I'm going to see Ghost on Wednesday. So I have been constantly playing Ghost music for the last. My birthday tomorrow, indeed. Yes, yes. Not that it's a huge deal. Happy early birthday. I'm turning 55 tomorrow. 50 whole fives. How on earth did that happen? We said. It just doesn't register with me, weirdly. 55 years young, indeed. I never think about it. I always have to kind of think, how old am I? And that's not just old age. It's just, it doesn't actually do anything in my head. I think if you just trundle along, basically. You can do whatever you like for as long as you like. So long as it's legal. Or if it is illegal, you can get away with it. So, yes. It's interesting. You kind of think, well, how the hell did I get to that point? But as I say, I'm 55, but I'm still going to see Ghost and still chumming about with Banshee, etc. So it's all good from that point of view. But thank you very much, Lily. There's so many people born in April. The number of streamers that I'm seeing saying it's my birthday. I don't know whether it's just because I'm conscious that it's my birthday. I don't know whether or not it is that, but the number of people I've seen saying it's my birthday, like yesterday or today, or I don't actually know anybody that's tomorrow. But number of people have said it's their birthday month. It's crazy. I suppose in one respect, April could be a popular month, given it's sort of 9 months after the summer holidays. There could be a lot of people born in it. It would be actually quite interesting to see if there is a population spurt round about the various holidays. April is an okay month to be born, but May is much better objectively, I see. I actually, would I have been? I was 2 weeks early, which has been the story of my life, basically. I hate being late for things. I cannot stand being late for things. It makes me so anxious if I think I'm not going to be on time for something, or at least 10 minutes early for something. I need to be there in good time, know where I'm going, and I don't really care if I have to sit for a period of time. Then I just know that I've got there, and that's that. And people aren't going to be upset. There's nothing winds me up more than people who are late for things, unless they've, basically lost a limb or something like that. But I really don't like people who just like, oh well, they'll just wait for it. It'll be fine. It winds me up beyond belief, that. But yeah, I was 2 weeks early, so I might just have crept into me. I should have been a Taurus, but I ended up being an Aries. So I've kind of got Taurian traits as well as Arian traits. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Not that I believe too much in astrology, etc., and zodiac signs, but if they were to be believed, then I am a mix of both, and I should have been born 2 weeks later, as I say. So that's maybe something to go by. Who knows? Who knows? But yes, comes to us all another revolution around the sun. And we shall go to work and get up. Same, yeah, absolutely, very carefully. It'll just be another day, basically. I don't think I've got anything particularly exciting planned. I've got quite a busy day at work. I've got nothing particularly planned for the evening or whatever. We'll just get on it and do the usual. I couldn't tell you the last time. I think it was about 11 the last time I actually celebrated a birthday and had any sort of celebration for it. So yeah, what's for birthday dinner? Oh, just the normal Tuesday night probably. It'll be chicken and veg, and no, I never even do that, to be honest. 16. I just tend to have whatever day of the week it is. It'll be chicken dinner basically. It'll probably be chicken breast and hello rye and veg and potatoes and a Yorkshire pudding or something like that, probably. Maybe get a bit of birthday cake. You never know. Maybe my partner will buy me a birthday cake. She's always quite good at buying me a birthday cake. So 16 is now traumatized. You see, you've got to take the yin with the yang. You got your thing at the start. I had tandoori chicken on a naan with cheese. Okay. Did the naan have cheese on it, or did the tandoori chicken have cheese on it? I'm not entirely sure how I'm reading that. None of the none of the potential options sounds particularly great. I have to say, cheese naan, yeah. I put the cheese on the naan and then the tandoori chicken on the cheesy naan. Nah. Hello, going to be lurking. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much, Ren. Really appreciate it. 4 cheese mix. Nah. That doesn't sound great, Rye, I have to say. It's not exactly filling me with the massive enthusiasm that it was 10 out of 10. Well, I suppose. Yes, I'm glad you said it's 16 because that's in my head. That's what my brain is screaming at this point in time. I can't quite understand how that ever became a concoction. But yeah, well, there is that as well. There are kind of mad things. This is diagnosable. There are things that you don't know what the diagnosis is. Indeed. There are things that you kind of get mixed through that you think on paper just shouldn't be. And shouldn't be, it's an abomination to food. And I'm not a picky eater at all. Would need an OB/GYN to diagnose. Yes, absolutely. Be nice to each other, or I will time everybody out. You're not too big to go and sit in a naughty step.
Oh, hello.
Here she is.
Hell.
Oops, sorry, Caps. It's worked anyway. You were working. Press X for doubt. K, work it. Mind you, it's Monday. I'm serious. No, I'm pulling your leg. I know. You're working very hard at the moment. Working in all caps seems stressful. I put all my work stuff in caps, so I know the difference. I see. I do that as well. I did that in Dead Spot 8. No, it's not. Because I know that I do it myself, and I think it was either Eons. It was either Eons or Frank's chat. I typed something. Thank God it wasn't any sensitive information. But I've got 2 keyboards on my desk. One for my setup here and my normal PC, and one for my laptop, my work laptop, because I like to keep that out of the way. So I just switch on the laptop and shove it out of the way, and then just use the keyboard through the course of the day. But every now and again, I completely forget which keyboard's what and type in. If I've got a chat open, every now and again, I type a message for work into the the chat. Have the I know. I've heard how sexy it is. It is very sexy sounding indeed. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. That's very generous. Thank you.
Somni has bequeathed Pemio a dubious gift. Somni gifted a tier 1 sub to Pemio. They have given 10 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, it is a sexy keyboard. You're not in Wade's Discord, are you? Are you in Wade's Discord, Rye? 16 posted her sexy keyboard message in Wade's chat, and it does indeed sound very sexy. Only 4 more streams. Let's go. 4 more streams? Oh yes, aye. And then you never have to redeem it ever again. That's like me and Wade's chat. I can never redeem another frog. I've got to the magic number, so I can't redeem another frog. It just sits there at the magic number forever. But I hope you're all well. I hope Monday has been okay for you all. As I say, I've had a bit of a taxing Monday, but we're good. We're through it. We're fine. It's all good. 4 more streams. When would that be now? Right, so we won't have a stream on Wednesday. We will have one on Friday. Should have one on Sunday and Monday. So it should be Wednesday next week that you hit the magic number, okay? That'll be the 4th one. So it'll be interesting to see. I think we're about halfway through this game. I did a quick check last night after I finished stream. I jumped onto YouTube and did a quick scrub through a full playthrough, and we are more or less absolutely smack bang in the middle. I have a co-worker that will look me in the eye after the night out on Saturday, so I'd say it went well. Appropriately, you'll reach 69 on Hump Day, indeed. So based on that and the fact that we've done 2 streams, I would assume that another 2 streams will see the end of it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know whether I might hold it over. I might do something completely different on Friday. See what we'll see where we end up tonight. If it's like on a bit of a cliffhanger, then we may well have to do it on Friday, just to kind of finish it all off. I told you not to take the cheese in the night out with you. Indeed, yes. So we'll have to see if it's a sensible point where it's not actually, oh my God, we need to find out exactly what's happening right now. Then I might do something different on Friday night. If not, we'll just crash on with it and get it finished. I do want to play a game called Blue Prince. I don't know if anybody's seen that on Twitch. Seems to be doing the rounds with quite a few streamers. It's actually on it's on Game Pass, which is fantastic news for me. So I don't have to buy it. But it's a new sort of puzzle adventure strategy type game. You know nothing of Blue Prince. Yeah. It's there's quite a lot of people are playing it right now. I think it's in a kind of vein of Lorelei and Laser Eyes or whatever. It's like a strategic puzzle narrative type thing. But it's certainly getting a lot of love on Twitch at the moment. So I want to have at least a look at it. I don't know whether we'll be bright enough to actually do the whole thing, but we'll give it a look and see what happens. That might tide us over to Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which comes out on the 26th. And that's one I definitely want to have a look at. And in between, I think, Kate, I'm quite interested in this game. Did you say you don't know if you're bright? Yeah. I don't know if I'm kind of clever enough to do some of the puzzles in it. It seems like it's not just your average puzzle game. Blue Prince. So yeah, I think it's slightly harder than most generic puzzle games. And I think Lorelei and the Laser Eyes was quite, taxing as well. I don't think it's quite as hard as The Messenger. Is The Messenger? Not The Witness, sorry. But yeah, I believe a lot of the puzzles in The Witness were absolutely. What night you playing it? I'll be here for autism support for the puzzles. I don't know. We might have a look at it on Friday, or we might just leave it until we've finished South of Midnight and then do it next week, just to see where we get to. I am also quite interested in that game that you're going to play this week, Kay, Unholy Father. That looks quite cool. So I'm gonna wait and see how you get on with that. You're on a date on Friday. Ooh, rip. Yeah, well, I won't play it on Friday then. We might play if the game if the game Kay's playing this week is good, then I might well play that on Friday night, just for a bit of Friday night spooks. So we'll see what's happening. Ooh. It obviously went very, very well on your night, your day stroke night out on. Was this as a result of your afternoon out on Sunday, right? Was it Sunday? Monday? Day stroke night, huh? Nah, this was planned before that. Okay. Sorry, Rye went out drinking. I'm completely confused with days. I've got no idea. Rye went out on Saturday. And the afternoon day out resulted in a cancelled date. Oh, oops, sorry. I shouldn't have brought that one up then. Going on a date with someone who won't look in your eye seems worrying again. Oh my God, I love eye contact. Yeah, I find I have great difficulty with eye contact. That there's obviously something in there. I need to be very, very, very. Oh, it was you that cancelled it. Okay. That's all right then, I suppose. As long as you're comfortable and confident that that was the right thing to do. I love it. I love it. Brilliant. Yeah, I've got great difficulty with eye contact at times. I just, I don't know. I get anxious. I get nervous when I'm having to stare straight into somebody's eyes. In my Wizard of Oz era, indeed, indeed. Have you ever seen you be, no, in all honesty, I've never seen you being shy, so it doesn't strike me that you would be a very shy person, right? Which is not a bad thing. No, always seen Rai as a bully. Ooh! Yes, everybody's now free to use the stare. Aspen bullied me into putting it in general. It used to be a tier 3 emote. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are we going to hear it? Hello?
The chains remain intact. Witcher Jade remains bound for 4 months. Happy 4.
Happy 4. Yeah, I love this stare. It's one of the best. Even though I say it myself, you should get a pillow stare. I think your pillow would be great with a stare. That must be the next one. I only start bullying when they stop laughing. Yeah, it's like a it's more of that's kind of a muse, a consideration to me. It's like press X for doubt type thing as opposed to a stare. But yeah. It's 60. She likes it when I make her cry. Yeah, well. Make each other cry in your DMs. Before that's just a warm-up. I only start bullying when they stop laughing. I have a mute. Oh, you've got a few emotes ready for submission. Nice. It's fine, Kate. Don't listen to him. I won't. I'll only listen. Well, on your head be it. I'm sure Kubu's advice is perfectly fine. Won't lead you into trouble at all. But yes, where was I? I've completely lost the sight. I don't know what day of the week it is, and we've only been back at work for a day, which is a nightmare. I'm not going to be about on Wednesday, but I think that's tomorrow. You love the title. I'm the best for advice. What do you mean? Well, absolutely. Yeah, Jade, there were a large number of unanswered questions last night. Every day of this week is going to feel like a Monday and I'm a die. Yeah, as I say, I kind of went, I actually did think, I suggested arson in the server and I heard 4 people agreeing. See, just people agreeing with you doesn't actually mean the advice is sound, though, Kubu. It's okay for people to agree, but yeah, I didn't see that, but I also agree. See, this is how people end up in jail. 5, because somebody says, do this. Everybody else agrees, and some idiot goes and does
Added,
it.
quote number 150, people agreeing with you doesn't always mean it's sound advice, Kuwu. Just chatting. April 14th, 2025.
Oi. Oh, you're beginning to sound like Grim. Nice. Yeah. I am completely confused with the days, as I say. Today, I actually did think when I started stream it was Tuesday. That's how bad Monday's been. I actually have skipped a day completely. But now I'm sad because I thought I was going to see Ghost tomorrow night, and I'm not. It's now 2 days till I see Ghost. At least I didn't think it was Sunday, so I could go back to sleep. Grim sounds like me because I'm the best. Duh. Okay. Yes, that's correct. Head pats for Coon. Head pats for Coon. There was something I was going to say to UK. One of my favourite animes come. Oh, have you done any? Have you watched any more Bocce? Can't believe you're sad it's your. I'm not sad. It's my birthday. I didn't actually see that. I said I'm sad that I'm not seeing Ghost tomorrow night. I'm relatively ambivalent about my birthday. I would say I'm not sad and I'm not exactly delighted. I've got up to the point where Bocce and the band say, oh, okay, right. Are you still enjoying it? Do you like Passan? It's okay. I'm always sad when it's my birthday. Yes, you do like it. I never said that at all. It's complete fabrication. She is great, yeah. I just love the fact that she's constantly looking for a party and drinking beer. But it's great. The whole anime is great. Aharon-san has started again as well. It's got a season 2, which completely surprised me because I really didn't think that Aharon-san was actually going to get a season 2. It didn't feel like it had a season in it, but they've immediately introduced a wrinkle to the proceedings, which will carry it through, no doubt at all. And it must be just about time for you to start watching the Apothecary Diaries as well, Kay, because that must be just about at its last episode for this season. I think it must be in episode 25 or something. So I think there might only be maybe a week left. I'm not 100% sure, but it has been absolutely fantastic. I wouldn't say it's not just quite as good as the first season, I would say, but it's still very, very, very good. Still a head and shoulders above most other anime. But yeah, it's been great. The narrative's been good, and they've expanded the story quite well. But it's just been slightly, every now and again, it just felt like slightly disjointed this season. It's almost like they didn't want to rush to the end of the story, so they've. I just want to know if they kiss. Well, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that. Nobody tell Kay anything about the Apothecary Diaries if you've been watching season 2. No spoilers. If you spoil anything, you'll get timed out for the rest of the stream. Kumu doesn't know anything. You made the... shocking. Shocking. I don't even know what you're talking about. I know exactly that. I knew that, Kumu. I knew that. Don't you worry. I knew exactly what you were saying. Right, where are we? I haven't seen it, but they kiss in the pouring rain whilst Creed plays. That is absolutely horrendous. The very thought that that could happen would put me off completely. It's not true at all. I don't understand why is Creed back in popular view? I thought we got rid of them in the 90s, never to be seen again. Is it something to do with TikTok? Has somebody made them viral on TikTok again? I thought we kind of decided that Creed should be sort of left behind the back, behind the dumpster. It's a band. Creed's a band that sort of rode off the coattails of grunge in the 90s. And the singer was less than stable, let's say. Properly obsessed with 3 Creed songs. Yeah, they're a great guitarist, I would say. But the singer was not particularly well balanced and was constantly spouting the word of God, let's say, whilst doing completely the opposite. He had a hard paper round, bless him. I think he's still around, but yeah, he was an interesting individual. Hey, maybe 6 feet 8 so far down. Yes. Hello, Aspen. How are you? Are you good? Nice to see you in. So, are we all cool? Are we all happy? Are we all balanced? Are we all up for some interesting storytelling tonight? I can't wait to find out exactly what's going on. I'm loving this game in terms of the aesthetic. I want more coffee. Ooh, that might be. Oh, hang on to it. It's only like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for UK. I think that's reasonable, isn't it? You should be able to have more coffee at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. I don't know how you process coffee. Will it keep you awake longer than you need to be kept awake? I'm fine. Waiting for work to end. Now singing Creed. Yeah. That's going to stick in you. You'll never sleep. Okay. Don't do it then. You need to sleep. You need to catch up from the weekend. Yeah. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, Aspen, that you're now singing Creed. But you eat dinner. I just don't understand why it's suddenly crept back into the popular conscience, and why Creed has become this thing. Going to be stuck in your head all day now. So I presume at some point somebody's done something on TikTok and put a Creed track over the top of it, and that's why it's become kind of popular again. But I'm not aware. They were always a bit of a joke back in the 90s when I mean, they made enough money for the record company, certainly, but in terms of actual musicians and people who were aware of the scene and bands kicking about, then they were a bit of a joke. Creed's recent resurgence in popularity can be attributed to several factors, including a reunion tour, the use of their music by sports teams, and a new generation of listeners discovering their music on platforms like TikTok. Yes, I will unfortunately live. There we go. Thank you very much, Rye. Appreciate that. I didn't know they were doing a reunion tour. My God. Mark Trementi, who was the guitarist, he had he was never an A-lister, but you stick to the foos, indeed. But he's Mark Trementi's a good guitar player, which always kind of stuck in my throat a little bit, that he was a great guitar player who was stuck with just a band that you wouldn't want to listen to, because of the psychotic singer. But yeah, that's where that's come from, obviously. So yes, we'll give it another 6 months and people will have forgotten about them all over again for another 20 odd years. It'll be interesting to see how they get on, to be fair, because I think the pressure, certainly the first time round, of instant popularity didn't help with them. Let's see. So yeah, that's where we are up to. As I say, the game South of Midnight I'm loving. I think the look of it is fantastic. The music is fantastic. I'm liking the narrative. I love all the characters in it. Every one of the characters we've met so far has been absolutely spot on. The Reverend Jolene last night was one of my particular favourites. The hair that she had was stunningly good. So yeah, I'm hoping we meet another range of characters. But that's where the title came from, Jade, that one of the main characters is Tree, and we're kind of wondering, there's a fox following us about all over the place, and I'm just wondering whether or not a Tree is the fox now. We're about to meet. Oh, there is a trigger warning. You may notice there are some fairly heavy themes coming through in the story, and I believe tonight we're going to start to Tree. Isn't it Tree? I thought it was Tree. Maybe I'm wrong. I probably am wrong. But we are going to start hunting down a spider-like creature tonight. So if you don't like spiders, then I'm giving you fair warning. I don't think it looks exactly like an 8-legged arachnid. But you can call me Tree if I can be your daddy. Okay. Aspen's always there, just spot on with the riz. Spot on with the riz every single time. So yes, yeah, let's boot up the game and see where we get to. We can do that, put that off. Rispin, indeed. South of Midnight. Please don't update. Never sure with Game Pass games. They all of a sudden just decide they want to update when you launch them. Not want to do anything at the moment, so. Okay. Oh, it was doing something because it's compiling the shaders again. Right. Nice. I'll make sure I'm in the right position here before Pissy turns up and tells me. I don't like spiders, but I'll put my big girl pants on for tonight's stream. I think it's more, it's not an actual spider, but I think it moves like it's got 4 or 6 legs, I think, something like that.
Listen, you idiot.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know why. I don't know why I always forget that. It's bizarre. Every single time. Right, are we hearing okay? Everything okay? You can see me okay? I'm in the right place on the screen? Sounds good. Yes. Let's go. All good. No 200 speed. Yeah. Please don't let me do that
He's
again.
worrying about the wrong thing. Bunny ain't nearly that bad.
Okay. Oh, it's doing this thing with the camera again. Right, hang on a minute. I need to switch off this. There's something about when you first connect the controller, it keeps dipping the camera down. When you try and run, that makes the game almost unplayable. I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. I can't play it with the... See, it keeps tipping up. I don't understand why it's doing that. But it makes it almost impossible to play because...
That's the tree catfish meant. Oh, Bunny.
Good grief, this is horrendous.
Is that a...
Oh God. Right, that's where we come from. Yeah, it did that last night, but then after our after we'd sort of paused it, see, it's not inverted or anything, it's just it's got vibration on. After everything went horribly wrong last night, it started to play the game. Hello, Kerry. Now I'm kind of lost. I don't really know where I'm going. Where am I supposed to be going? Ah, right, okay, so I dropped down here. But it's making it almost... Oh, I think I'm too tired to continue working. Coffee did nothing for me. Howdy. Any spot? Not as yet, Kerry. And I don't think we're going to see an actual one. I think we're going to get something that looks a bit like one. No, come on, this way. Right, I can't play like this.
It's like the tango itself is crying.
I need to come out of this game and start it again. Oh, hang on a minute. Why won't it let me quit? That's very strange. It won't actually let me quit the game. It's just saved.
They say the soul lingers a bit with the body it belonged to. And so it was with Bunny's baby Cherie. Bunny's dream of crafting her daughter into her own likeness, a power spun of unnatural means, was shattered. But she never lost hope she'd bring Cherie back to life someday. She stole the Benji tree's
Nice.
heart for its magic, to keep her daughter trapped here instead of going where it is baby souls go. I don't think she ever considered what Cherie would have wanted.
Did Bunny steal magic from Benji's tree? She must have been desperate. Wow.
Whoa.
No wonder Bunny comes up here in secret. Sorry I woke you up, baby Sherry. You hush now. Going back to sleep.
Everything
okay?
about this game is pretty, Jade. It's one of the prettiest games I've ever seen, to be fair. Everything about it is immaculately presented.
Nothing's ever really lost.
Okay.
While searching Bunny's cottage for clues about old Molly, Hazel glimpsed her grandma's past and felt sorry for her. But what Bunny did was unnatural. Sealing her dead daughter's spirit in a tree?
Mm-hmm.
Despite this, Hazel's powers guided Cherie to find solace in the great beyond. Following her lead, Hazel sought Laurent Baptiste, who knew old Molly's whereabouts, but Hazel wasn't keen on seeing him again, given a Maul's history with him.
A barman is hard to find. Okay.
Better get to the juke joint so I can get back to pretending Laurent doesn't exist.
Here's the fox. Good grief. Oh good grief, that's not going to go well. What the hell's happening? Jeez. I don't even know how that... Go away. Right, something's not right here. I literally cannot get out of the game. Right, let's try something new. I know everything's... there's something about it. I don't know what it is. It was all okay after the... Well, after the delay happened last night. And I don't want the delay back, that's for sure. But something happened that allowed the camera to just stay stable. There's not a drift on the controller or anything. It's something that's happening in-game, which I just can't quite work out at this point in time. It just righted itself. You're going to try and finish your work. Okay. Try and do that, okay. Help. Send help. Nah, it's still doing it. God knows what that's going to mean in combat. It's going to be a nightmare. Oh no, we're okay. It's fixed itself. Don't panic. We're all good. No, we're not. Don't panic. Right, at least the controller problem's fixed itself, so that's good. It's now just down to my extremely bad gameplay that the issue's been caused by. I can't actually... Oh, right, so I'm... Sometimes it's not the most legible about where you're supposed to be going. Especially in those moments.
There's the old sawmill. Juke joint's nearby.
Right, good. We're off. Right, we're under control now. It's all sorted. Nice. What's up here? Something will be up here. We need more floofs. Oh, you... There we go. I'm glad we got that. Ooh. Found this little runt of a boy, Laurent, wandering around covered in blood. Won't hardly talk about what happened, but his man Pa dead. He's little, but stronger than he looks. He can move crates and keep a lookout for the fuzz finding the operation. Ooh.
Laurent? 1922? That can't be right. He must be a junior.
Okay. Good morning, Parto. How are you? Nice to see you in. Did you sleep well? Are you all set for action? Okay. I don't know why that keyboard keeps appearing. Okay. Okay. Combat time. Oh god, the thing started again. You slept okay, good. Is it because the mouse is on screen, maybe? Ooh. Let's get out of here. Whoa! Damn. The camera! Come on. What the hell's happening? With this... It's just going crazy. Oh, that wasn't cool. Yeah, okay. The camera does not help sometimes here. At least we're going back into it with the... Hello, Pissy, how are you? Right, this cameraman... I don't know what's happening. The controller seems to have absolutely busted. Or the controller... Okay. The brute is down. What is happening? I'm sorry, everyone. This is just horrendous. I don't know whether it's... I don't know what's happening. I honestly don't know whether it's the camera in the game that's just going absolutely loopy. Or whether it's me, or whether it's... It just doesn't seem to want to focus. If I on... Right, let me... Oh, what is happening? There's something majorly going wrong with this. It's almost impossible to do it. There's something going on with the controls in the game. I cannot work out what it is, but the camera, between the controller and the camera in the game, I just have no actual... It just keeps swinging. If I unlock, the camera goes loopy and starts swinging about all over the place. But if I'm locked on, it seems to be okay. Which seems really strange. I don't know whether... I might have to try and find another controller. There's something definitely not right about the way the controller keeps trying to pull up the way. But if I lock on, it stays level. But as soon as I unlock it, it's going loopy. The only thing I can think of trying is trying a different controller and seeing if it's something to do with that. Give me 2 seconds. Nah, it's doing exactly the same thing with a different controller. So it's obviously something in the game. Oh, this is so annoying. Sorry, folks. I might just have to give up and go and play something else tonight because I cannot. It's like it had to stick at an angle when I initialized it, so it thinks the angle is the 0. I was playing it last night though, Parter, with exactly the same controller. And I initially had the same problem with the camera constantly trying to look up. And then it rectified itself, and I never had a problem for the rest of the night. It is really struggling with the lock-on though. It's almost like something's stuck somewhere. We'll get through that, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll fiddle about with it while we go to the ad break. But I can't keep going if this is going to keep happening because it's constantly tipping up towards the sky. But then you do that, see, as soon as I start to move, it starts tipping up towards the sky. Very, very strange. Anyway, we shall go to the ad break. I will try and reconnect this and see if it's got something to do with the controller itself or the way it's been plugged in. But yeah, let's go to the ads and I shall see you in 3. Okay. Oh, that was us. I didn't realise you could shut the door yourself.
Hello.
I don't have sedative pill. Okay. I don't have sedative. Oh, hello.
Hey, baby.
That doesn't look like it's in the correct place. I think we have a problem, Houston. I'd kill for a shower right now, but this one smells like... Excuse me? No need to be rude. I smell good. Sergeant Redfern was searching the sealed chamber after. I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was searching the sealed chamber after dark. I need to get back into Oswaldo's house. Something's up. Yes. And this is where I remember that we had to try and sneak round the back. Nobody heard that. I never said it. What? Okay.
Left to do. I'm going to a sting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea.
Oh,
I'll
look.
go to the board for further
How cool's that? Ooh. It's like a chicken. Yeah, it does. Dissect the tree. Thank you again, Doctor. You'll have to meet my kitty someday. I think he can see your kitty at the moment, to be fair. That would be lovely. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. What? She's a nudie tree.
I'm so smart. First try.
Indeed. Got Gem. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Dude. There was no need for that at all. Absolutely fantastic, Kay. They are superb. I love them to bits. Kay's pillows. Wait, that didn't sound right. I didn't say that I love Kay's pillows. Nobody clipped that at all. That's just a bad thing.
That's a watering cans. Just last week, my wife with a wet dream action. Keep your eyes peeled, head on a swivel.
This town is going to the dumps. You better keep an eye out, lad.
And a Johnny on your button. Where did you go, you creepy little... You are coming with me. I'll show you. Right. How far? Right, folks, we're back. However, I don't know. I don't know whether it's what's going on, to be fair. I've tried to restart the game because what appears to be happening is when I'm using that stick, it's jumping. Even if I'm using the D-pad, the control is jumping every second bit, which is obviously why I'm having issues. Something is happening
That was
between...
rough.
You know, it's constantly working against me. But it's literally almost
How did these
unplayable
keep
at this
ending
point.
up out here? She held on to this?
And it's not just this controller, it's every controller I've got. I'm not quite sure what's going on, because it's not connected to Steam, so it's not Steam that's the issue.
Hazel took that pic of us just after LeRon had cooked us that 3-course dinner. When he felt safe, he had so much love to give. I wish he had felt safe more often. Sometimes he seemed like he was scared of himself.
I remember that day. I saw what Mama saw in him. But he didn't deserve her. I'm really not looking forward to this conversation.
Nah, I'm flummoxed. I don't know what's going on. But I think it's going to make this very, very difficult to play. And I have no idea how to fix it, unfortunately. I'm not quite sure what to do. See, until I actually can stabilize the camera. I've unplugged the controller. I've reset the controller. I've reset the connection to my PC. Let me try the other controller again, just to make sure that it's not just my one controller there. We're not having a good time at the moment, are we? Every time I think I'm going somewhere with something, no, it's doing exactly the same thing. It seems to be an issue with controllers and the game. I mean, there's no way of... There's no way of doing anything to sort of rebalance the controls at all. Backspace. Interface? No. What I don't get is why last night it just suddenly stopped doing it and just allowed us to play the game. Swap sticks off. Sprint is down. See, it just keeps skipping every second. Option. Right, I'll need to look at it. I need to look something up off stream and do something. I mean, we can jump onto Schedule I and just do some drug dealing, but it's irritating because I was really looking forward to playing the game. But I don't understand why the controller's doing this at this point in time. It has to be something to do with the actual interface with the game, because that's two different controllers that I've used and they're doing exactly the same thing with the interface. I've stopped the game and I've restarted the game. 2 seconds. Sorry, the dog was here, but I now can't get the camera to pop up for whatever reason. I don't know why. Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, let me try this. Right, 2 seconds. I think I might have. Resolved something here. Fingers crossed, everybody. Nice, we've done it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. Yeah, it is. I don't know what's quite... Oh god, now everything's nagged. 2 seconds now. It's already... Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm having major problems with stuff on stream at the moment. I don't know why. Technology is failing me quite dramatically. Right, here we go. No, it's away again. Damn it! Mm-hmm. I don't understand why it worked. Right, let me try something. I need to try this again. Try that. And then we'll try that. And then we'll try this. Nah. Whatever's going on is just... I'm not wasting any more time in it because I'm just wasting your time at the moment. I'm getting extremely frustrated by it. Whatever it is, the thing's busted. I've got a funny feeling it might have something to do with a massive conflict between Steam, which it's not on, Xbox Game Pass, and however it's connecting to the PC. It's very strange, but I'm not going to waste any more time in it because we are just wasting everyone's time here. Go there. So we will jump across to Schedule I. I'll need to redo the stream title as well. Yeah, everything, literally everything on here is breaking at the moment. I have no idea why, but that's 2 nights in a row that everything seems to just want to hate me at the moment, and it's becoming a little bit tiresome. However, hopefully... Why is that not working now? Right. we'll just do that. Right. Okay. Apologies, everyone. Let's go. We will continue. 208,000 now, Kay. I'm worth. I'm catching up. Stop it. Right. Okay. I can't actually remember. It's been a few days since I've played this, so I'm a little bit kind of... Right. Yeah. Run out of product. Okay. So we need to go and visit our dealers because this guy is the slowest guy on the planet. Okay. Oh, cool down.
Listen, you idiot.
Did I not already do that? I thought I changed it already. Yeah. Have I? No. Yeah, that's not working either. It's not, it's not you, 16. It's technology. Technology is not my friend at the moment. Every time I press a button, there's a big tick appears to say that's working. And then when I move away, it hasn't worked. I'm glad you've got your community goal sorted, Kate. It could be taken in many wrong ways. Okay. Right, boys, you get moving. Right, let's go and visit our dealers. I'll give you a tour in a minute. And I've gone to see Molly. I need to hop in past the post office just to make sure that we're still laundering, we're okay. Have you got the laundromat, the post office key? You have the car wash. Ooh. Technically, I suppose I could. I love the fact when you go down to this flat, when you go to the dealer's flat. There's always vibes coming out of the dealer's flat. I love it. He didn't know that. It's just in her one. But if you look at her, she's got the vibes going on anyway. Right. So we've got that in our pocket. As the cool kids say, indeed. Right, where's Benji? Is Benji out and about, or is he... Benji's out dealing? Okay, so he's still got a fairly full inventory. We'll just let him get on with it then. Did I unlock all... I've got the 3 dealers that I can get at the moment. I need to be a baron before I can get the next one, I think. According to my map, anyway. I need to upgrade myself to the next stage. There's so much product here. So much product. Right, so over in this corner. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to order some stuff. About 3,000 bags. Yeah, it's pretty sizable. Barn. I don't think... Oh yeah, let's get some soil. Okay, so we've got that on the go. That's fine. We can get baggies. So I've got packaging station there, packaging station there. I've got an employee who does this, but he's so slow. I have to kind of help him. So I've got that set up, so we get all the baggies in there. And we can double stack if we need to. And then down here, that's stuff to be bagged, obviously. And the employee gets that himself. And then we've got all the weed growing there. That's just miscellaneous storage. Did you buy the toilet key? That rules. You can put all your leaves down the toilet and just flush them away. So you don't have to put them in a trash can. We can say multiple reports. Yeah, absolutely. See, I don't have... hello, James. No, he did not buy a toilet. I just bought it for fun. I mean, you can obviously chuck it all in the skip. Hi, how are you, James? This is my... These guys are going flat out. So I'm just stacking all the product here so I can shift it across and bag it when I need to. Over here, we're very slowly making meth. Actually, I'm going to need to order more of that. High quality pseudo. Nice. I'll go with 8 of that at the moment. It's totally legal business. So that's happening there. I've got a chemist who puts that in. I'm awake at 7 because Poppy went to breakfast. Well, sometimes you just got to do it. And then every now and again, I make a mix. Meth's got to go slow or you'll explode. Yeah, I'm just sort of building that up very slowly so that when I release it to the market, I've got something backing it up. But it does seem like an incredible... It's a bit of a faff. If you want to... I mean, I've been at this for quite a while with the chemist. So I made a little section for me to explore cocoa. What's cocoa? My challenge is to now get through today without naps and try to fix my sleep. Okay. Fingers crossed for you, James. We're all rooting for you. I'll access that. Oh, cocaine. I see what you mean. Sorry. Bit thick sometimes, me. Yeah, I kind of got that now. I'm not familiar with the term, is key. Yeah, so I'm kind of mixing as and when. But I got a chemist, and I thought the chemist could actually mix for me. But the chemist doesn't seem to be able to mix for me. which is a bit weird. Or maybe I'm just not doing it properly, but I can't quite grasp how they're supposed to help, because all they seem to be able to do is take the product from the mixing station and either put it on there or put it in here. But they don't actually hit the buttons to mix it. So I'm not quite sure if I've just got the wrong people doing it, or I'm not. I kind of gave up and just let them do it. So I've kind of got a mix of stuff, but I don't have enough to sort of put it out in the street, and it takes so long. I know, absolutely. It takes so long to actually make it that I've just kind of got to the point of thinking, well, I'll not bother. I'll just keep selling weed. Which is kind of against the grain of what the whole thing's about. Mixing is weird. I haven't figured it out myself. Yeah. It's a bit annoying, to be honest. Because in order to actually be useful at all, I kind of need it to be, you know, available and ready to go. That's my overwhelming thing. Now that I've got the actual... Oops. Now that I've got the... Right, come on now. Stop messing about. I think you need a product mover to grab from multiple racks to the mixer, and then the mixer will mix whatever. Yeah. It's a bit strange, isn't it? It just... I'll put that back here at the moment. But I like the game, and I'm having a great time with it. The issue I've got is that I just don't... I don't get how useful mixing is. I know it's funny to see what happens to people when you mix stuff, and I know you get more money for it. But it just seems to take an awful long time for not a huge amount of gain at the end. One of the bagger people, yeah. Okay. I'll need to go out and get that in a minute. I also want this pseudo stuff to be available without having to constantly run back and get the dead drop. Let's do that. In fact, is he just... Hey, no, why has he stopped? Oh, I give up. Right. Put that there. I just want to get enough to take out to my other dealers and top up their... I love that. That's one of my favourite bits about the game, is the packing here. Okay. And then we do that, and we get that there. So that's where I've kind of got to. And I don't know if there's a way of speeding any of it up. I don't think there is. So it just gets to the point where you're thinking, well, kind of what's the point in doing it, you know? Other than for the lols and just seeing what happens when you do X with Y. Right, let's... This is a bit... Oh, God. Right, hang on a minute. I don't want to get all that out, because that's going to keep that other guy going. And then I can just sleep and avoid the curfew. I've just given up dealing personally. I just don't have enough time to do a personal dealing. Yeah, that's all I've done, Kay, because everything else takes so much time. I don't have time to be, you know, I need to be getting the customers going, you know? So I have literally built the entire empire on the same product. Which I'm sure is not the point of the game. You can hold shift and click. It'll automatically go into your... You can hold shift and click. I don't understand, Key. I don't understand what you mean. It's not shifting and clicking for me. When you're transferring product, yes. Right, okay. Eh? The menu? What menu? I don't understand what you mean, Kay. What menu? This menu? Don't drag the product to your slots. Right, so if I were to do that and I drag that there, right, okay. When you're moving an inventory to your slot, hold shift and click the items. So do that. Ah, right, okay. I thought it was going to do something more than that, to be fair. It's almost as quick. I don't see too much of a difference in speed. Right, let's go. Let's go and see the dealer. So I do that and then I go click, click, click. Right, okay. Understand. I've never played Minecraft in my life, Pissy. So that's probably not helping. I've never really fancied it. It's never really held any particular interest for me. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Behind the casino. Right, okay. Yeah, not really that interested in either of those things. It's like 2 games and I can't do that because I need to go and get rid of this product. Right. Benji, you'd better be in, my boy. Okay, there we go. Bye. And we're off again. We go there, and we take that and go there. Sorry, I'm just going to keep doing it because I've played so many hours of the game by dragging it in. It's going to be an awful habit to try and break now. Right, we'll get rid of this. I've got so much cash on me. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go and go to the laundromat and get some more cash laundered. Oh, it's still going. Right, we'll just sit here for a second. Yes. I don't know why, mate. Well, actually, I have played Minecraft. I played it for about half an hour. I put it on. I hacked about a bit. Didn't really understand what I was doing. Got 4 walls built of a house. And then darkness came. And a pig thing came along and killed me. It having taken me half an hour to build the 4 walls, and I thought, you know what, I don't really understand what's going on here, and I can't be bothered trying to work it out. It's not really for me. And then never played it again. Right, how much is the other building that we can buy? Because it may be time to... Yeah, I was frustrating me with Wade when he had the old skateboard. I was like, for God's sake, this... Ooh, the Docks Warehouse, 50 grand. Right, do I buy this car wash? I mean, I've got nothing better to do with the cash. Yeah, why not? I want to purchase a business. Nice. Okay. Right, let's go and visit the car wash. At the car wash. That's not the car wash. Where's the car? The car wash? Hello? There we go. Nice. Oh, 6 grand. Let's get it. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, that was quite a hit on my... Hello, sir?
Good job!
That was quite a hit on my finances, though. So we need to keep laundering. These dealers had better start shifting that product quickly. Right, I'm going to have to go back, I think, and help this guy bag everything. And I'll put the pseudo down so the chemist can keep going. Yeah. Look, there's no after the skateboard. You could buy vehicles. You could buy cars and that. But the skateboard's actually faster than the majority of the cars, so actually not much point. Sorry, Key, I know you're sitting there going, just can't click. Okay. Yeah, I think it was Shrek said to me, buy this skateboard. Oh, it might have been a Banshee, actually, because she'd been watching Dan play it. And they'd worked out that the skateboard was faster than... Oh, have I... Okay. Why did I only buy 8 of those? I should really have bought... Okay. So she can get on and do that. I need to bag some stuff. I need to get moving with it. Because I've got too much weed just lying about not doing anything. I might actually start dealing myself for a bit. I need to tidy that up as well because that's irritating me. Let's go there and do that. We haven't. Okay. Put this on here. And then get one of these. And put that. Where did that go? Damn it. It didn't actually go. See, that's why. That's the beauty of why I should click. Isn't it? Right, let's go. What? What the earth is going on there? You want to return it? I don't think you can. You can. Can you return it? Yes. I quite enjoy doing it. You're going to tell me what I need to... I find it quite therapeutic hitting the drop. What should I be doing, Kay, in your opinion? What does the game want me to do? Right. That's the same as click and drop, isn't it? It's not actually doing anything other. Click and drop's exactly the same as click and space. It's doing exactly the same thing. Yeah. I think it's you're used to playing everything with mouse and keyboard though. I'm used to playing everything with a controller. So I just fundamentally have a different way of viewing the keyboard and mouse interaction. Plus I quite like it. I quite enjoy doing that. I find that a bit more therapeutic than hitting the space bar. I like the clicking of it. And there's something more organic about actually dragging. It's PC, but I play the PC with controller. I always have done. I'm not, because I don't play FPS games. I never have played FPS games. So there's not been an immediate you need to play with keyboard and mouse. I think that's probably where it comes from. Although I've been a PC gamer, I've never actually played an FPS, therefore I haven't been used to actually having to use, and I certainly couldn't play things like Souls games or Metroidvanias with a keyboard. That would drive me absolutely crazy. How the hell could you do that? See, I'm now having to try and rewire my brain. I was like, I have to do that now, and then I have to do that. It's interesting. You're right, though, Kay. Everybody plays it a totally different way, even just actually from a business point of view. Some people just spend their whole time trying to create stuff mixes and stuff like that. I want to get, where am I wanting to put this in here? What I use changes by game. So some I prefer controller, but some keyboard. I'm playing games since keyboard since the 80s. Now see, I've always had I started off with a Spectrum, ZX Spectrum, and then went to the Commodore 64, and then went to the Amiga, and then went to the PC. So I've always had a controller of some sort, because all the old micro PCs, if you like, from that time, you had to use a joystick with. There was no ability to use the keyboard. So I think that's probably where some of that's come from. But I just find it hard to... I couldn't even fathom trying to play some of these games with a mouse and keyboard. I certainly couldn't play Souls game. I certainly couldn't play Metroidvanias. Look at that one. Playing TIE Fighter with a keyboard and mouse was odd. Didn't have a joystick. Yeah. I also wish you could just... Metroidvania with a controller, definitely. Yeah, you couldn't... there's no way on earth I could play a Metroidvania with the keyboard. Some people do, I know, but... There are certain things I wish the game would do here. I would really wish it would... If you've got baggies, it would automatically put baggies in the packaging bit. Because it's a pain in the hoop constantly turning around and picking them up. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I didn't know, but I'm not surprised. But it's an early access game as well, so the guy's obviously going to... He's obviously going to take on board feedback, I would suspect, and make the game more approachable, better, whatever. I mean, in terms of... He's sold millions and millions of units of it, so it's obviously doing something right, but... This guy's going to be... Have you looked at any of the mods? Okay, is there anything that actually enhances stuff or makes it better or makes it easier or... I need to try and find. There's a mod called Chat's Revenge where it creates a Twitch integration. Oh my god. That doesn't sound very nice at all. To me. Right, have I got... I tell you what I do wish it would do. Rather than having to press escape, I wish you could just press E again and come out. You know what I mean? No thanks. I could live my life without that, I feel. Right. So this is all ready to go to the dealers when it's ready, when they are ready for more product. Okay. I also wish you could get the. I'm gonna have to put another order. Okay, we need to tidy all this up. No, don't do that. F1. Enjoy work, Parto. Sorry that you have to go. Lovely to see you in as ever, though. I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's go out here. Have a good Tuesday. Just reminding myself that tomorrow is going to be Tuesday. Oh, God. You're going to tell me that there's an easier way to do this as well, aren't you? That you can pick up multiple things at the same time. Hello, Vampire. How are you? Lovely to see you in. Isn't it annoying when something gets trapped there and you can't pick it up? Does your head in? Have you been well, Vampire? God, the number of these things I've got, I can't have much left product there. Right, so I think that's all the plastic gone now. Toy that in a skip. And oh, it's one in there. I can see it. No. Bin is full. Cracks me up, man.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Thank you for your kindness,
Thank you
Vampire
so much.
Smoochie's donated £10 to our charity.
Thank you so much for your generosity. That's most appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh God, I've done that. Finish. Admit it, Kate, you're jealous. You need to buy the toilet, don't you? You absolutely need to have that toilet in your life now. You're not jealous. I admit it would be better to have a nicer looking clean one, but you know, such is life. Can't have everything. Right. Why does it do that when you can quite plainly see it? I have actually bought your air pots as well, but I haven't had a chance to switch them over yet. I'll need to order more bags. Who's on shoot? Right, that's that. That he can't have run out of product already. I wonder if there'll be a point where you can actually get the pseudo ordered, you know, as a delivery. I could really do with that. I don't think I need anything else at this point in time. Have you used any of the growing stuff? What's the jar? What's the benefit of a jar? Have you ever bought the jars, Key? I don't understand what the benefit of the jar is. Is it just a fancy way of putting stuff in if you're not actually going to use, you know, if instead of putting that in a bag, I can put all that. Is it just to take up so you don't have, I'll start again. Is it shelf space, basically? If you put everything in a jar, you get more on a shelf. Is that what that is? Okay. Everybody's back into work. Nice. Dudes. Seriously? Jars, you can put 5 products. Yeah. Good for your dealers as they hold more. Jar stacking groups of 10. Okay. Van's not here. Right, let's go on our money laundering route. Maybe I should get some jars then. Oh. Ad starting soon. Nice. Ooh. Oh, that's still laundering. Okay, we're just about there. Going to the we'll go to the car wash and see if it's doing. Look at the nick of this. Right in the window. I love it. First door that you come to in the business. The machine is just laundering money like crazy. Oh, car wash has got another 2 hours to go. God, that's a lot of time. Right, let's go back to the laundromat. And then we'll go on a ad break. And hopefully then the baggies will be here. And then I can check. Wait. Really? Dude. I'm skating here. In fact, Hanks, let's go. Jars. Jars? Let's go. I'll get 20 to start with, just to see what that's all about. It's not a big... Right, let me do that, and then we can go to our ad break. No pesky skateboarders, think they're on the roads they need. I should see you in 3 minutes. Nothing with a doll can freak me out after that. Okay, what am I missing? Jesus God, really? There was absolutely no need for that whatsoever. It's the actual I can touch the candle. Oh hell. So I can put the candles out. Do I want to put the candles out? do you think, Chad? Am I? Jesus!
I am a toaster. 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 I am a toaster.
Okay. Here, maybe? Newspaper. Here's the crib. Oh, yeah! Where the hell is the left leg's got there? Unsuitable. That's a right leg. Good grief. Get confused now. That's my brain's going to sleep. Dude, stop picking up. Ah, that's the hand. Right, just calm down and do. That's a hand. Right leg. My brain is now going to sleep. Come on then, show us. Ah, maybe it doesn't do it until. Maybe it doesn't do it until you've had a few goes at it and it says, you're as thick as mince. I'll need to give you a hand now. There's still nothing in there. Oh, hello. I did shut that door. Why is the door now open again? Oh yeah! Fish cake, man, that was terrifying. Spent the first 10 minutes of this. Thank you. I just about fainted there. That's an anomaly. That. Oh God. Well, you didn't tell me I could die. The daft lad, some dodgy gear.
Well, I can try because your wife.
I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
Oh, that's a banger. Welcome back.
Toaster. I am a.
Put that back on again. Right, Jade. I don't understand how I'm putting product in these. I know, I'm stupid. I'm eternally stupid. I just don't understand. It says you can put glass jar to keep various substances in. Holds 5 times units of any product. So there's 5 units. Ah, so I need to take it to the... Ah, right, okay. So I need to take it to the bench. And do... That's annoying. Okay. Get it now. Yeah, there's certain things that would be better. I feel there's certain things that would be better if they were slightly better automated. Because rather than using the packaging station, it would be better in my head to just be able to drop them. Okay. I mean, I kind of get it. It's yeah. Okay, so I kind of get that, but it's still quite manually intensive. But it would help with all this. But then I would have to take it all out of there to put it into the baggies. So it's kind of a bit mad. I'm not sure that it's an... Every time I see something like that I think, well, that's quite good. I then think, yeah, but that's just going to cause me more work at the other end. And then if I hire somebody to do it, I understand that it's automated, but it takes so long to do it that you actually end up just doing it all yourself because you get so frustrated at it taking him so long. Right, who's run out of product? Okay, he's there. Brad has run out of product. Okay. Let's go before we get caught in the darkness. I love the fact that you can skate past the front of the police station with your pockets just absolutely chock full of drugs and they never stop you. Okay. Okay, right, you've got all your gear now, my man. Okay, that's away underway. Nice. Let's go. Then we can get all these baggies back out of the baggies back out the end of this van and we'll be cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Right in here. Down the middle. Let's go. The likes of this, it would be so much better to just say empty onto available shelving. Because you're constantly buying baggies. Get out my way. God, I'm running out of space dramatically here. I need to get all this stuff bagged and away. I can feel I'm going to have to go back to the streets. I'm going to have to actually start dealing myself to get rid of some of this product. There and there. Nice. Oh, hang on a minute. That gone? Right, that's gone. What have I got over here? Have I got... So that's still going, that's fine. I've still got enough product there. See, I'm building up all this meth here as well, this liquid meth. That's going to go on the street at some point, but... Okay, let's do that. And then let's go across here. And do that, and okay. So that's... Ooh, right, let's see where we get to with that. Putting all this into What are you laughing at, Kay? Pack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 2. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to create a bit more storage space. At the moment. Hang on a minute. Have I now filled all of those? That's not so clever. Okay. I've got way too much weed. Way too much weed. In fact, let's. Oh, I can't do that though, can I? I wish you could stack all the baggies up as well. Okay, that's done that. I can't do it, can I? I need to go back out on the street, I feel. And start shifting some product myself. It's been a long time since I've done that because I felt I needed to stay and manage everything that's happening here. And mix this and mix that and do this and do that, but that's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. So I can shift some of this stuff out because unfortunately the most productive people in the entire building are the botanists. They go crazy. They're worth having in my view because they do automate the entire process for that. If you give baggies to your dealers, say the inventory is 5 spaces, you can sell 100 product. If you give them 50 jars with 5 product a jar, 250 product in their pocket. Yeah, but you have to bag it. So can you put baggies in boxes, in jars, sorry? Because that would be a bit of a game changer. Definitely. You have to fill the jars the same as you do the bags. Yeah, but can I fill the jars with bags? Can dealers not do their own bag? No. Can you hire people to... I've got a guy who's doing the bagging, but he's so slow. So slow. I can do so much more. Do it so much more quickly. Okay, so this is where I'm not hire more guys. Yeah, but then the the difficulty there is, Pissy, that then you'll have 2 slow guys working at that station. So you'll have they can only work at one station. So you either have to spend money getting like 6 different stations and 6 different guys, all working slowly, or you do it yourself. I mean, he's done 2 bags in the time that I've done 12. So it's a false economy. They just work very slowly. Okay, the issue I've got. Yeah, but that's like a shed load of money. An absolute fortune's worth of money to hire them all. It's and then it just becomes kind of yeah. It's very easy in this game to get entirely overwhelmed with what's happening. If you start to try, well, from my point of view, if you try and start to make it a bit more complicated than it needs to be, you very quickly just overwhelm yourself and feel like you're not getting anywhere very quickly. Hello, Stinker. How are you? Because that's what happened when I first started. I was spending so much time trying to work out what I should be doing that I ended up not really going anywhere and doing anything. Are you good, Stinker? Lovely to see you in. Are you well? Right, okay. I think we're getting there. I think we're almost neat and tidy again. Nice. Good, 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 good. Fine and dandy as always. Good to hear, good to hear. Right, that's gone. Hey. That away. Right, so we're going 1, 2, no. Put that one back. 2. Right, do 3 and 3. That might be easier. Teaching students about broken noses tomorrow. Do you think I can ask one of them to volunteer? Yeah. I think this makes a lot of sense. You hire people to do things for you passively, whether you do other... Yeah. In theory, absolutely. Not disagreeing with you at all, Pissy. In practice, they are so slow to do it that you'd as well do it yourself. And clear your feet and get moving again. I think that's one of the learnings that the guy has to take, I think, for future updates, is that the employees need to move more quickly. The botanists, as I say, are fantastic. The botanists do their job really, really well. They're pretty quick about getting in and about. They get the earth in, they trim things, they get the product out. No, the workers that you've got are the workers, so they don't move any faster. You can't give them a skill tree. Unfortunately, they are just as they are. I went to eat and never came back. Oops. Well, yeah, you see that, Pissy? It might be a little bit of a challenge. So how was your food, Kubu? Was it good? What did you end up having? Dad cooked today. Nice. Now we're all on tenterhooks as to what Kubu's dad cooked for dinner. And there and there. Uh-huh. And we're doing well. Yeah. Not just easy to find somebody where Stinker is. So I've got all that. That's cool. That's cool. I'm needing bags again. Everybody's standing around waiting for me. Can I do 500 here? Because order is too large. Can we do 400? No. Can we do 300? A Canadian, indeed. I love Canada. Right, we need to do here and then the barn, and we need, whoops, 60. Okay, right, let's go to sleep. Brad we've done already, so he's fine. Where's the delivery? Wait, come on, hurry up. I can't do anything until this guy turns up. Let's go and pay Molly a visit. Oh, hang on a minute. I might need to take some. In fact, done. And then we can put this back on, product back on sale. Right. Let's go. Yeah, I could imagine people would be fairly rowdy where Stinky is. Nothing better to do than fight and drink and fight and drink. Right, let's go. Launder. Okay, so we're laundering all that. All our cash has now been laundered. Food was nice. Sorry, I missed what it was that your dad made. nice. Oh, she was just down her last bit as well. Oh. Have I got anybody here? See, I've even got down to the point where I don't really have that many potential new customers. He's at the supermarket, so we can maybe go and see him. Although he's... The problem with this is he's right outside the police station. Just standing beside my homie. Not interested? What on earth? Who was that now? I'll pay 466 and I put it on. Yeah, oh sure, yeah, absolutely. This one. Hello, Wolfie. Oh, sorry. Where have I got? I shall clear that. Thank you, Wolfie. At the central canal near the car wash. Need 300, yeah. Good. Other than the fact that I'm having a real problem. Wolfie, Kay was saying that you're playing South of Midnight. Are you playing that on the keyboard?
Vai ter festinha aqui dentro do meu barraco. Vou te arrastar pro beco. Vai ser sequência de vapo. Vai ser sequência de vapo.
Are you playing that on the keyboard or are you playing it with a controller? Damn it. Actually wasn't what I wanted to do. You're playing on controller. I'm having a hell of a job with it keeps, the camera keeps flicking up. There's something going on with my controller, and I've used two different controllers where I can't get it to actually, the camera to sit level. It just keeps tipping up all the time. It's doing my head in. It was okay on the first night we played it, and then last night we played it and it was a bit of an issue. And then it rectified itself at one point last night and didn't cause me a problem again. And then now yeah, I'll need to do a search. It was just causing me far too much stress to try and work out what was actually happening with it in the middle of stream, because last night's stream was absolutely stuffed with technical difficulties, problems as well. So I was just a bit like, okay, I'm not doing that now. Hello. Okay. There's not, no, there isn't. I just don't understand why one time, the first night we played, not a problem at all. Last night it was a problem and then stopped being a problem. At some point, just because it decided it was going to be okay. And then... yeah, fine. Tonight I just couldn't get it to work, but it did at one point. Well, I would think that, but then I changed controllers. So I used a second controller, and it did exactly the same thing with the second controller. So... fine. Yeah, absolutely. he's just down here. That's nice. Is it a skill issue? Possibly. I thought I liked you, Wolfie. If you do exclamation mark menace, we'll find out. Hi, be lucky because brain hurt. Hope the drugs are selling well. Yeah, they absolutely are. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. So it's kind of annoying because I was really looking forward to playing it tonight, but I just could not. It's almost impossible to play when you do that because you can't see where you're jumping to because the camera keeps pointing towards the ceiling. I'll need to Google it. There must be some. I'm playing it on it's the Game Pass version I'm playing. So I don't know whether I'm there's a conflict between Game Pass and the Xbox controller setup, and maybe Steam's doing something in amongst all that. It's the only thing I can think of, that there's some conflict happening. But you can see it in the menu where you've got the 5 or 6 things. Yeah, the menu's got like 8 bits in the menu. Yeah, I'm doing it using exactly the same. So there's obviously some conflict happening, but it's happening on both controllers that I've tried, and it keeps skipping a line. So if you've got continue, load game, whatever, it'll skip from continue over the top of load game to the next option, then skip the next option to go down to the second. It's mental. I don't quite understand what it is, but it's causing major issues within the game. Okay, he's not there. That's happened to me too. Ooh, okay, how did you fix it? Yeah. What the hell?
Oh no.
She was just lying in the middle of the road. What the heck? Tune. I never ran her over, it was the car. Wade, look, I've got the car wash now. Top Dog car wash. Wade, do you want to see my setup? Do you want to see the weed factory here? Baggies. Behold. The operation. Don't worry, guys. You can stop anything. Absolutely. That's so much. There's a lot of stuff going on in this warehouse. Right. Right, let's go. Back. Oh, I tell you what, my guys obviously haven't been paid for a bit, and I've got no cash on me. Damn it! Oh. Right, so that's there, and then I can pick this back up again. Somewhere along here there must be one that doesn't have a full... Why is that not doing that? That's crazy, because it's bang.
Thank you so much. Best
Thank
of
you,
friend.
bye.
Many thanks for your kindness, while Ice Official cheered 75.
Where am I going? What am I trying to do? Yes, you can. Right, I think I'll need to go up and sleep. We'll just have an early night tonight, I think.
Good job.
So close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Yi has bugged it. Great. Oh no, it's gone. It's okay. We're back. It's okay. We're sorted. Honestly, Wade, technology and me are having a real problem with each other at the moment. Literally everything I'm touching at the moment is breaking or not working properly. And I'm not quite sure why, because I'm not actually touching any of it in the time between I switch it off and put it back on again. That's the Western Gas Martin. Behind Thirsty Thread. Wolfie, honestly, I am not touching anything. I'm switching it off and I'm coming back to it the next day and things have changed. It's a nightmare. It's the same as Kay's camera. Six of them. Maybe you should touch it more then. Yeah. Behind Thompson Construction. Ooh, hang on a minute. Whoa. That's this way. It probably is. To be fair, that's when a lot of the problems started. With the last couple of Windows updates. And now every time I switch the damn thing on, it appears like something's going absolutely mental. Right, where am I going here? Behind the Western Gas Mart. Okay, that's fine. Jump. Jump. I wish I could pay to get that road fixed. Okay, dude. This guy's always cheeky. Okay. Benji is out of gear, right? Wolfie. I got to see Ghost on Wednesday night. New stage show. Weirdly though, they are you're not allowed to use your phone. It has to go in a maglock bag when you go in. They don't want anybody to be standing with their phone up. So they're basically you have to lock your phone in a bag. And if you want it back out, you have to go and see a member of you have to go and see a member of staff. What if you need it for something? What could you possibly need it for watching a concert for 2 hours? Give them that. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't know if it's exactly the... Oh, damn it. I don't know if exactly the solution to stop people standing behind their phone. I never take my phone out at a concert anyway. I literally stand and watch the whole thing. Or sit and watch the whole thing. So it's not really going to affect me that much, but I'm sure people will be like fidgeting like crazy because they don't have their phone in their hand. I think you're missing the point of the exercise here, Pissy. It's so people don't actually do it. If you know, well, I suppose. Well, you just put it in there. You can get it back out, but you just go to a zone within the. So if you desperately needed to contact somebody, you can go out to a special zone in the arena. And the member of staff will open the maglock for you. So you can use it, but you have to be in a special place within the arena. It's not going to be in the actual place where the concert's happening. It'll be outside in the foyer or whatever. I think it's quite good in a way. I'm just not going to bother taking my phone in. So it's an interesting one. Behind the Crimson Canary. That's round here, I think. Behind me, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's absolute madness. So yeah, I'm kind of glad in a way that it's happening, but I think it's going to cause, because Glasgow audiences are notorious for yapping. Oh, it does my absolute boxing. Folk go to, imagine paying like 60, 70, 80 quid for a concert ticket and then spending the whole gig just chatting to your pal. It's so frustrating. Yeah, I think it's kind of a thing nowadays. I don't think it's very particular to Glasgow, but it seems to be a bit of a... Crawls away from you, weirdos. I like it. Where am I going? 3. Whoops. Okay. Well, it's not a straight no then. Be very careful what you say here, Pissy. The whole night could be endangered if you give the wrong answer here. It's a mixed bag. Ah. Well got out of that. Fromunda. What the hell is that? from under the sea. Emmental. Don't look it up, okay? I won't. Hello, Miso. How are you? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully Monday has been good for you. Ooh. You're getting by? Good, good. Okay, so that's my asylum interview is Saturday. Your asylum interview? What does that entail? That sounds interesting. Basically go in and beg not to be shipped out of the UK. Oh, I see. Well, are you confident? How confident are you? Hopefully all is well when you do it. It does sound extremely stressful. I'm just trying to find somewhere that's got not all of the... Have I got one that's got... Right, okay. Oh, I need to pay these guys as well. I'm midline. It's my first one. My case is strong, but it took over a year of not being allowed to work just to get this fat nightmare. I think that's ridiculous. That if you're fit, healthy, and willing to work, that you're sort of denied the ability to even work. Yeah, that seems absolutely mental to me. If you say, look, I'm here, I'm willing, I'm fit and healthy, let's go. And somebody says, oh no, you need to actually be getting, you know, signed off first before we'll allow you to do anything. That's crazy. Midline, it's stupid. The only reason he's waited as long as that he was in prison. I see. The landlord is ready to evict. Nightmare. Do you want any more stress in your life? That sounds absolutely insane. My sister had to go to an asylum years ago. I think we might be talking at slightly crossed purposes here, Kubu. I can't get emergency asylum housing because I have a support animal. No, Kubu, I think we're... Are you talking about mental health? Yeah, that's what I mean. We're not... Misto's not talking about mental health. He's talking about they're talking about fleeing a country. Asylum's when you leave you have to flee your own country because you're essentially in danger if you stay there, and you have to seek, well, you seek refuge in another country where you're going to be safe. So, I mean, there is an asylum, but nobody really calls them asylums anymore. So it's all semantics, I suppose, at the end of the day. But not to invalidate what you're saying at all, Koo. I just wanted to be very clear that we were talking about different things, basically. Dude, pick up after yourself. Why should I be wandering around picking up all your nonsense? Oh, yeah, right, okay. Okay, so we're cooking all there. Oh, look at all this meth building up here. We are here. Though they did try to put you in a mental asylum. Well, essentially, it's kind of... No, it's more like basically coming to a different country and saying, look, I'm happy to work, but I need a bit of assistance to get housing and get set up here. So it's not like you're staying in a shelter, you're actually wanting to get into the workforce, buy a house and start contributing to society in your new country. You're normally fleeing from sort of a dictatorship or something like that, where maybe you fundamentally don't agree with the belief system or whatever. And because you're in that situation, you kind of have to... You have to leave your homeland because you're at danger for being at odds with the incumbent regime. Yeah, absolutely. It's slightly complicated, but yeah. So a good example, you know, would be like Syria. Not now, obviously, but when Assad was in Syria, a lot of people were in grave danger. So they all basically left their family, their home, their belongings, everything, and just tried to get out of the country. Ukraine is a better example, yeah. We've got tons of people like that, yeah. So that's what it means, basically. Poland has millions of Ukrainians on an escapee visa. Yeah. It's not a great situation for anybody, basically. I fall into two groups. So I need to go up now. Good grief. The docks is now open. 9 potential customers, 1 dealer and 1 supplier. Well, fingers crossed for you, Malky. We're all here if you want to chat about things. Right. Okay, we're coming up on ads as well. Randy's Bait and Tackle. Oh god, that's miles away. But I do have to kind of go there if I want to expand the empire. You're just taking a break. That's not a problem. Safe space for everybody here. Quite happy to... Dude! Ooh, unlock one of Mac's connections first. Is he going to be my next dealer? Nice. I like him. Hello, Sky. How are you? What do you mean, never mind? I never even saw you. Right, eat. You're writing a novel. Nice. That sounds interesting. I've always kind of quite fancied doing that, but never really. Don't need that. Okay, that's Randy himself. Where am I now? Okay, who's this guy? Cranky Frank. Oh yes! We can now get Cranky Frank. Tired but alive. Hope we're doing well. Yes, I had to change tack. I was going to play South of Midnight tonight. In fact, I started playing South of Midnight. But I'm having trouble with the controller connection. So I had to stop that, and I'm now dealing with my Hempire. I never even got any of those. But it's all good. We're having a chill time. The tunes are on. I can't remember where I'm going. I need to keep the cash on me. Oh, I was going to go and see Cranky Frank. That's who I was going to see. Well, if you're inspired, that's cool. Much better to be the community centre, okay. Whoa, dude, is that the community centre? Where are you, Cranky Frank? Ad starting soon. Right. Do that. Do that. We'll be back in 3. What's this?
Operational guidelines.
Please read the following statement carefully. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes, we're linking up to Talon. Indeed, yes. We're just we're going across. We've now connected to Talon. We can go across and say, oh, it was 9 days yesterday actually, so that was wrong. So are we resetting the counter here, Grim? You think that was like a party? If it was a stag do. Oh dear. How did you enjoy stream last night? Well, I opened the map 4,372,581 times and still didn't realise where I was. So I'm going the wrong way. Huh? Who is shouting? Oh, yes, it was you. What the heck? A woman? Where is he? Alright, son. Oh, in a bad way. What happened to you? My master beat it out of me.
But if you can bring me some of those wheels.
Tooth
like
wheels?
this one.
Alright, okay.
I might be able to exchange them for some extra firepower.
Hey, hey, don't fool me, puppet.
Sometimes you're not sure which. What's making that? Jesus God! Right, I need to go and change my shorts. Ooh, okay. Oh hell! Am I supposed to? Okay, okay. I get you. I get you. I get you. Oh, right. I don't get you.
Good job.
To the mortuary.
Jeez, David. Not funny. Teacher's room is it the? I was not expecting that at all. I don't think this is going to be terribly great out here. That wasn't. Oh, dude. Run away. Door. Ah! Foiled. Downstairs, probably. You son of a gun! That was quite a good one. Ooh, is James gonna join you? Oh. Oh, hello.
Didn't
Granny.
quite make it.
Well done.
That's the
Wolfie.
wall, Granny. Please do not pee there. Please
Are
do
you,
not pee. That's not the bathroom.
Are you streaming tonight, Wolfie?
Hello? Oi.
I have no idea what I was doing there. I was going to see Cranky Frank. Where's Cranky Frank? Right, I'm there. So it is that building. Do I have to chat the door? Come on. No, I want to speak to Cranky Frank. Where is he? He's hiding from me. Right, this way. Let's go this way. He must be this way. There he is. Dude, come on. I just want to offer you a sample of the good stuff. Nice. Cranky Frank is me for real. Do you wander about with a bulletproof vest and your pants on? Is that your normal attire? Kubu's out in the street again with her bulletproof vest, her knickers, and a pot on her head. Okay, so that's another customer. Where am I facing? Social anxiety won't let me. Okay. So you're saying basically, if you didn't suffer from social anxiety, you'd be out on the street in your knickers with a... hell yeah. Okay. It's... oh, that's not going to do very well, is it? It's probably just as well you suffer from social anxiety then. Okay, yeah. As a social anxiety sufferer, I can confirm I have never been out in the street in my knickers. I have. Wow, accident. Okay. Of course. 16 would be. He has accidental. That's that fancy new keyboard. The fancy new keyboard's failing already. It's going into caps mode without any prompting. I just suddenly realised what time it is as well. This game, I swear to God, this game just like opens up a portal. That wasn't the keyboard's fault. You take that back. That was all user error. Okay, that's fine. No, 16 will have nothing said against her sexy new keyboard. Oh. And here she was trying to convince her it was a broken keyboard. Turns out it's just her. Yeah, it didn't actually need to spend all the money on a new sexy keyboard. Something tells me the previous keyboard wasn't broken at all. Indeed. Now, what was I doing? Where was I going? I can't remember. It's the caps lock key is the worst invention ever. If I want to shout, I need to hold down shift and I won't have the same effect. Indeed. Who's this guy? No. Okay. You remap yours, James. Fantastic. Right, hang on a minute. I need to find out. Look at all these potential customers. Potential customer Genghis Barn. Well, we need to chase him, obviously. Where did Genghis Barn go? Dude, I have a lot of drugs on me. I cannot be caught. Let's go morning. And let's go morning. Right, so we take out these messages so I don't get confused. Brad's run out of product. So we're just beside Brad so we can give him more product. And then we can talk to him and do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay, let's go and try and get some more customers. This is what happened last time. I got so overwhelmed with people wanting product. Oh, James. Oh, we're going to start having a coding conversation. Yes, we're going to have a coding conversation now. Who's that? Okay. That explains a lot. Right, okay. Where am I? Nerds. Okay, so behind the casino. In the casino? Is she at the casino? By the casino? Round the casino? Oh, she's round here. Sometimes it's hard to see where people are. Does that mean she's actually... So technically I should be seeing her. But I can't. Ah, but she was the one from the house. Play Ride the Bus. No thanks. Okay. I've tried him. He doesn't want my stuff. He doesn't want my stuff. I could chase him a bit down there. Right, let's go out here. If I go here and here, no, wrong way. But I'm looking for a dude with a mohawk. There can't be too many of them kicking about. Whoa, dude. Where's he going? Church. There he is. Uh-huh. Nice. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Sounds good. Potential customer Lisa. I wish you could put a marker on them. So you can actually see. Them moving. That would be really helpful. As opposed to chasing them all over town. Here she goes. Lisa's favourite effects: laxative, schizophrenic, and anti-gravity. So I'm Power Toys sounds kinky. Okay, so I think I've unlocked probably all the customers I'm going to unlock at this point. Have ye now? Where's he? Okay. He in here. Alright, have ye? Iffy. My comedy is... Right, okay. Let's get back to base. Aspen has an epic feel. Okay. I'm going to sneeze everybody. I think. Right. It is very, very close to midnight. And I have a busy day tomorrow, so I'm going to have to go, I feel. It's close to me now. I'll just do a bit of cleaning up, tidying. You don't have to go, you're off tomorrow. I'm not off tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow. Sleeping, I can't. I've actually got quite I've got a really busy day at work tomorrow. I've got a pretty important meeting that I really don't. I kind of wish I hadn't put it in my well, I never had any options. Somebody else put it in my diary, so I can't get away with it. But I have quite an important meeting tomorrow, so I could really do with having a decent sleep. Get a work excuse from Wave yet. Look, I've never been absent in 18 years of working for this company. I've never had a single day off, so I'm not about to start now. Tell them chat said you could take the day off. And it's not because I went to work sick. Before anybody starts saying, I just was never sick enough to take a day off. In 18 years, yes, I have never had a single day off. for illness. In fact, I go to work sick all day. Yeah, but you're a doctor, you're allowed. Yeah, I've never had COVID. I never got COVID. You're sick in my eyes. Yeah, for not being sick. You must like your job a lot. No, I'm never sick. It's just as simple as that. I am never actually ill. I'm lucky. When I put this morning some water splashed my bum and I take the rest of the day. Thanks, Pissy. I'm not entirely sure that'll fly, but there we go. Right. We've had a good night's trading. I'm really annoyed about that game, though. Anyway, we'll do this. That'll save that. I'm glad that we've unlocked a new area. That's good. Let's do this and then quit there. Quit there, and then we'll go to there. I'm immunocompromised, so I can't believe. Yeah, absolutely. I know I am very fortunate. I just seem to have genes that basically resist any kind of illness. The only illness I really get is every now and again I get a cold. I have sinus-related issues where I start. This is the season. I have to tell everybody every stream that I will probably sniff a lot because my sinus starts to go crazy with weather that goes really warm and then goes cold again and then goes warm and then goes cold again. So that's already happening, which is nice. And I get massive migraine off the back of that every now and again, like 3, 4, 5 day long headaches, which is, it's not great. But if that means that I'm essentially fine otherwise, then I'll take it, to be fair. You just learn to live with it. I've been living with it since I was 11, so it's it's a long time I've been living with it. You just get used to it after a while. However, thank you everyone so much for being here. Sorry for the rough start. I'm really a bit frustrated about what happened with South of Midnight. I'm going to need to find out what's going on about there. I had to take my migraines and my nose spray today. Yeah, absolutely. It's weird how your body reacts to barometric pressure. I literally can tell that it's going to rain. If it's been nice and dry and warm, all of a sudden, if my nose starts to go haywire, I know that there's rain and colder weather coming, because it just reacts to the pressure. It's really, really strange. But yeah, I am slightly frustrated with South of Midnight because I really wanted to progress that. I'm loving the game. So I will... Depth, I know. I am not quite deaf yet. I've actually got very good here now. And I do protect it every time I go to concerts. So I will do a bit of research on Tinterweb and try and find out why the controller is skipping stuff and jumping around all over the place, because I am determined to finish this game. Thank you. Yes, it ended up being quite chill after a bit of a rough start. But yes, you've only had black twice in your life. Okay, not so good. Yeah, I think it's actually worse if you get bad headaches infrequently. It's almost okay if you do get them fairly frequently, because you just know that you have to kind of ride it out, if you like. It's very rare that it gets so bad that it just absolutely, stuffs you. But I can't even really... I get Sudafed or Sinutab or whatever and try and break it that way, but it works 50% of the time. So yes, I'll do a bit of research and find out why the controllers... Because as I say, I've got 2 different controllers. I've got... oh god, I've now broken that. I've got this, which is my Elite controller. And I've got that, which is the Xbox White controller. I've got another Xbox controller as well, and both of them were doing exactly the same thing. So it's obviously something that's conflicting in the PC and stopping it from happening if it's happening with both controllers. So I suppose research that and we'll come back. I don't know what I'll do on Friday. If the game K is going to play on Thursday is very good, I might play it on Friday night. It looks good. And I know Insim seemed to have a good time with it. I haven't watched his VOD yet, but he seemed to have a good time with it yesterday. So we might play the Unholy Father, it's called. If Kay gets on well with it, I might actually get it and we'll play it on Friday night for a bit of horror on a Friday. The Unholy Father, I think it's called, or Unholy Father. So yeah, Kay said she's going to play that on Thursday. The Unholy Priest. I knew it was something to do with religion. That's the very fella.
Good job.
So yeah, we might do a bit of horror on Friday night if it looks good when Kay plays it. And then we'll come back probably with South of Midnight. Well, I mean it's unholy anyway, isn't it? Unholy Priest, Unholy Father. Father's just another name for a priest. If the name fits. Unholy Daddy. That does sound extremely sussy. Yeah, we'll come back South of Midnight. If I can get South of Midnight to work properly, then I will come back on Sunday night and we'll do that. And hopefully finish it off on Monday. And then we might have a look at... I've now forgotten who the name of that... What did I say that blue thingy was? Wait, I'm on board for Unholy Daddy. Sorry, I was sexting Ashton. Okay. Oh my good God, it's all gone horribly, horribly wrong. What else was I wanting to play? The game. What was the game I was talking about? Blue Prince. Blue Prince is what I want to talk about. Want to play as well. So yeah, a few games to come down the line. That's how it's going to look. I won't be here on Wednesday, obviously, because I am seeing Ghost on Wednesday night. Friday night I'll be back. I don't know whether I'm actually off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so I might be able to do something different round about that point. Who knows? We shall see. Anyway, let's find a raid target. Who's on that we can say hello to? Wolfie, go and start your stream. So I can take everybody across. Blah, 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 blah. Now, I don't really have anybody that I know, because we raided Tots last night. But she's about the only one that I really know at this point in time. Anybody get any raid targets? You would, but you're getting ready. Keep me up again. Ooh, woo. Ha, ha, ha. Does anybody get any raid targets, or will we just go say hi to Tots again? I think her stream died. Spooky Sky Train is doing Subnautica. Okay. Who are they? Potato is playing Karma. Yeah. Spooky Sky Train. Let me have a quick look at that, Misa. I just like to know who I'm potentially going to see. Spooky Sky Train. Right, hang on a sec. Right, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think we'll probably go and say hello to Tots again. Sorry, let's do that. There's this cool fish stream. Stony Fox is live. Stony Fox. Okay, let me have a look at that. Stony Fox. She hasn't got like thousands and thousands of people, has she? Oh, The Last of Us Part 2. Okay. Everybody likes The Last of Us but me. But I'll go. If you say she's cool, then I'll go and meet a new friend. That sounds like a reasonable jump. Okay. Oh, are we... we haven't got ads, have we? No, we're fine. I like Stoney. Okay, we'll go and see Stoney. You've never seen any of The Last of Us. Yeah, I'm a renowned, not a fan of The Last of Us, but we'll go and see Stoney. If people are saying she's nice, then we'll go and meet a new friend. Right, that's us. We're on. are on. Have a great rest of the yeah. Okay, we've done that. Raid Stony Fox, we're there. Thank you, Kubu, for your service as the shadow mod. Go to bed. Indeed. That's when I'm now officially in my birthday day. Hey, it's my birthday. So yeah. Happy birthday. Thank you. I'm not officially. It's not officially my birthday till 10 o'clock tonight. But thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you spending time with me. Thanks to Rye for the bits. Thank you, Kay, for the gifted. Thank you, Jade, for the 4 months. Really appreciate it. You lie until it is your belly. Well, 10 o'clock tonight. I was born at 10 o'clock at night. But it is my actual birthday. So there we go. Are we ready to rock and roll? Let's go and say hello to Stony. We'll see you there. Enjoy, and I'll catch you later. See ya. Bye. Ooh, where am I? Over.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Please take care, Ed. Thank you for hanging out. Dr. Shady, thank you for the bits. Also, older than death.
I love that.
Welcome in. Thank you so much for the